questions for the end of the session. Okay. So people who have raised their hands, you can put your hands down. You can put your hands down for now. I am going to take your sessions. I'm going to take your questions, but at the end, okay? You don't need to get paranoid because I understand that it might be very overwhelming for you all. And you might have a lot of questions. What is this? How are we going to study? And how many, what will be the exam pattern be like? And what is this session? Who is this lady who's talking to us? I understand you people might be having a lot of questions, but I assure you that if you listen to me for half an hour, 14 minutes, I can each one of your questions. Okay, let's get started, learners. This is the agenda which I have basically discussed with you people, but then this is a detailed agenda. It's basically what you all can expect. Okay, so the agenda for this particular meeting is introduction of the educator, which is me, and then introduction, a course introduction. What is this course called? How many more courses you are going to have in MBA first semester? After that, you have the academic calendar. After that, you have the course progress, how your course is going to progress and what you have to do to ensure better attendance and what you have to do to ensure better marks. Okay. So that we are going to cover under course progress, assignment and exam clarity, of course. How many questions in the assignment, when you will get your assignment, how much time you're going to get to answer your assignments, what is the format of the assignment, everything I'm going to discuss. And also I'm going to give you a little bit of exam clarity. How many questions you can expect in the exams, how many marks are there for the final exam. All of that I'm going to cover. Regarding exam clarity, I want to just state one thing. After our sessions are over, after the entire syllabus is over, like you people are having this introductory session, you are going to have a exam preparation session, okay? You are going to have an exam preparatory session, sorry. So for every subject, you will have that session. Like for every subject, now you have this introductory session. Similarly, for at the end of your course, at the end of your syllabus, for every subject, you are going to have an exam prep session. All right. So in that exam prep session, we are going to go into deeper detail of the format of the exam, what is important from each unit that we have covered and everything. Okay. So do not, at this point, I do not want you all to think about the final exams. Okay. Just come and attend the classes sincerely, and you don't need to worry about the exams. Automatically, the exams will become easier for you. Next, we have the LMS notification, and then we have the Learner Connect DB. LMS is something, learners, which is very important for you people to get acquainted with, because the LMS is a place where you will find so much detail about your course progress, your syllabus, your assignment. You are going to find on your LMS. The academic calendar is already there on your LMS. So the LMS, learners, is a place where where you will find majority of the data. Okay, the sessions that are getting recorded, you are going to find that on the LMS. Okay, the assignments, the quizzes, the PDF of each unit, everything you are going to find on the LMS. Okay, so knowing your LMS, getting acquainted with your LMS is very, very important. Okay, so that also I'm going to discuss a little bit. And then lastly, we have the Learner Connect or the DB. Learner Connect DB, for you people, you people are the blessed people, as I always say, because for you people, we have live discussion boards. What are live discussion boards? Live discussion boards mean that I will come on Thursday and Friday. I'll have a 1 hour session with you all. It will be a live session like this one, and you people can come over there and you can ask me questions. Okay, so that is the live discussion board, which this particular facility, you can say, is available for first semester learners. So you people are the blessed ones. Now we move ahead with the introduction of the program coordinator. The program coordinator for MBA is Dr. Avnish Vijay. You people must have already seen him, known him in the PC orientation um, session. You people must have already heard from him. So he is the program coordinator for MBA, and he has 23 plus years of experience in the education sector. And you people are in really good hands. He's a great team leader, and he makes sure that everything we do goes in line. So when we do everything in line, it of course falls in place for all of you people, right? So again, you people are blessed to have him as your program coordinator. Any you people can reach out to him if you have any major difficulties, or if you want to escalate something. But for minor issues, I'm always there, and also all the remaining course coordinators are there. So of course, you can anytime reach out to us. After that, let's move forward to my introduction. So this is me. I'm Dr. Surbhi Basotia, and I'm an assistant professor and course coordinator. And these are my qualifications, as you can see on the screen. You must have noticed that I'm also alumni of Manipal University. So I've been on both ends of the table. I've also been a student, and I'm now an educator since almost not almost since 3 years now. So I can assure you that you people have made the right choice by being in Manipal University. I say this as a student and not as your teacher, because as a student I've seen myself grow, and as a student I've realized how much this place has to offer if you are keen enough to grasp all the opportunities. See, learners, this is like whatever study material that you have, the classes that you have, they are completely online in nature, right? This is an online course, right? But still, we have offline experiences for you people. We will have, of course, online experiences. You will have online guest lectures. You'll have classes and whatnot, right? But still, you will also have offline experiences. Okay, there is this Student Connect program, Learner Connect program called ACOM, which is scheduled every year. This year, I think it's on the 26th of April in the campus itself. So you people can go to the campus and enjoy the program, meet all your course coordinators, okay? And you can take a look at the campus. You can feel that, okay, uh, this is where I'm studying. Okay, you can feel a student when you come to the campus. So you can come to the, Learner Connect program. You can also come to the convocation that we arrange for you people every time. So yes, apart from online experiences, learners will also have offline experiences for you people lined up. And take my word, as a student of this university, not as your educator, as a student of this university has a lot to offer. You just have to keep your ears and eyes open to grasp the opportunities. That's all I can say about it. Moving on, learners, this is something that I wanted to start with, to lay the foundation of this particular course, because as you know, this is a communication course, right? We are going to study business communication, correct? So no matter what job you have in life, learners, your success will be determined 5% by your academic credentials, 15% by your professional experience, and 80% by your communication skills. I'm pretty sure that most of you people are working professionals, right? I'm pretty sure most of you people are already in the corporate world, or some of you might be aiming to go into the corporate world, right? So I don't think that I need to tell you people about this, that how important communication skills are. Communication skills, learners, are not just how well you can speak. Communication skills are also how well you can behave. Communication skills are also how well you present yourself. right? I understand that most of us might have a problem in communicating properly. Most of us might be underconfident or not super confident in speaking in English. I understand that. And that's very natural. Okay. But there are things which we can control. Your body language, you can control it, right? And there are so many non-verbal communication skills which do not require you to speak also, right? So you can improve that. I understand that improving English, improving your speaking skills is not a one-day task. It requires a lot of effort and time. But improving your non-verbal communication is quite in your hands, I can say. And we will be discussing more about non-verbal communication. Right now, through this particular slide, I wanted you to understand how important communication skills are. And I also wanted you learners to understand that communication skills are not just speaking in English. Okay, that's not. Everybody has made speaking in English a huge part of communication, but that's not the truth at all. Only 30% of our communication is verbal, learners. 70% of our communication is non-verbal. So let's focus on that, right? Let's focus on something which is more important. Let's focus on something which we can actually improve, right? So I am here to help you all in building your communication skills. I am not here to judge you people on your communication skills. I am here to help you people take that first step. Okay, so this is the reason why I wanted you to I wanted to show this slide so that you can feel comfortable in the class of business communication. I want each one of my learners to feel comfortable so that I want you people to bring your doubts to me so that we can together, solve those doubts. And at the end of this course, probably I want you people to become better communicators, right? Moving ahead, one more quote which I find very, very important is that constantly talking isn't necessarily communicating. Okay. So this is also myths that I wanted to bust, that constantly talking is not communicating. Communicating or communication is a skill. Okay. What is the meaning of a skill, learners? Skill means something that you can work on, something that you can acquire, right? Skill is something that you can learn, correct? Like cooking is a skill. You can learn how to cook, right? So you can similarly, communication is a skill. Driving is a skill. You can learn how to drive, right? Similarly, communication is also a skill. You can learn how to communicate. So constantly talking, learners, is not communication. That's not at all what communication entails. Communication is an art. You have to know how to communicate. Otherwise, everybody's talking, right? Everybody's talking. And why do you think that some people are heard and some people are not? Some people are very, very famous. Some people are not. Why? Because there is a difference of the way you communicate, and you know there are people who understand what communication is, and only they can actually benefit from communicating. Otherwise, everybody is talking, right? Like I see people who talk so much, like, and unnecessarily and all the time, but they're not communicating, they're just talking. So this is another point that I wanted to focus on, because people might get confused between talking and communicating. No, they are not the same thing. They are different things. All right. Now we come to your course details, learners. This is what your course will like. These are the subjects that you are going to study in the first semester. There are 7 subjects in total. The first one is entrepreneurial practice. Second is business communication. Then we have managerial economics, financial accounting, data visualization, organizational behavior, and marketing management. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subjects. Okay. So I will be taking up only business communication. I am somebody who knows only how to communicate, probably. So I take only business communication. Rest of the subjects will be handled by other expert course coordinators who are expert in their fields. I'm an expert of business communication, so I'm here, and I'll be taking your classes for business communication. Another point that I wanted to focus on is the course code, learners. The course code is very important because it's going to help you in this entire journey of 6 months that you're going to take in the first semester. The course code is kind of a cheat code for getting quick access or quickly understanding what course we are referring to. Okay, so I want all of you to remember that, okay, business communication is DMBA 114 and organizational behavior is DMBA 118. So the course codes are really important. Okay, the better you memorize them, the easier it will, like the better you will be able to navigate things around the LMS and around other things. Okay. Next, learners, let's understand a basic introduction for business communication. Uh, you know, this journey of business communication will take you through the journey of becoming a better communicator. Okay, this particular course will talk about various communication skills. First of all, we will understand what communication is. Okay, first of all, in the first 2 or 3 units, we will understand or try to understand the basic of communication. What are the basics of communication? We'll first touch upon that. We'll first identify, we first lay the foundation of good communication. And on top of that, we are going to build a very strong building of business communication. Okay. Business communication, learners, is, you know, what we are focused on in this particular course. Business communication will include parts, will include topics which will help you in your day-to-day corporate life, in your day-to-day business life, like how to write letters, how to frame circulars, notices, memos, how to write a business report, right? How to give a presentation, how to give a oral presentation in front of your team members. I'm pretty sure we all are working in corporate here, or we all at least are aiming, some of us are aiming to work in corporate here. So we must know, right, how to give a presentation, right? So that is what we are going to cover. And we are also going to cover digital communication, which is so important in today's world that we are living in. So as you can notice, learners, this particular course is a mixture. We will also be discussing something which is old school, like letters. We'll also be discussing something which is old school, like memos and circulars and notices and reports. But we will also be discussing things which are conventional, right? Sorry, not conventional. Conventional is not the right word. We'll also be discussing things which are of today's times, right? We'll also be discussing things which are, I'm not getting the exact word for it, also starts with a C. Anyways, so we'll also be discussing things which are very much relevant in today's era, right? So, which is digital communication, how to use social media, how to write blogs, right? All of that also we are going to cover. So this is the basic course introduction, learners, for business communication. Let's now get a little bit of insight into your units. There are a total of 7 units in business communication. As you can see, there are a total of 7 units. This is a 2 credit course, learners. This is not a 3 credit course like the rest of your courses. This is a 2 credit course. Business communication learners is a 2 credit course. Okay. So we will have a total of 7 units. We will have a total of 7 units, right? So the first unit, as I said, the first 2 units will be uh, getting a basic introduction or laying a basic foundation of what actually communication is. What is communication? How many types of communication are there? Uh, what are the different types of communication? How we can use those different types for our own benefit? How many different channels of communication are there? So in the first 2 units, as you can see, we will be discussing the basic principles of communication. Okay, the basic principles of communication. In the second unit, I will be discussing the types of communication and the channels of communication. Okay, after that, learners, we move to the specifics of business communication. Okay, for business communication, we will have we'll study about written business communication. Okay, we'll study what are memos, circulars, and notices. Okay, I see a lot of you people raising your hands right now. And as I said in the beginning of the class, I will be taking your doubts, but at the end of the session. Okay, and you will be granted the access to the chat box, and you can use the chat box and put in your queries over there. I'll answer each one of your queries. Okay, but right now in the middle of the session, I'll not be able to take your I'll not be able to take your questions. Okay, so do not raise your hands is all I can request you right now. At the end of the session, we will have a lot of time to have a question and answer session. Okay, so these are the starting 4 units: basic principles of communication, types and channels, guidelines for written business communication, wherein we'll discuss what is the writing methodology, how to write, and how what are the errors that we commit when we are writing something. Then we'll move ahead to writing memos, circulars, and notices. What is a memo and how can we write a memo? What is the difference between a circular and a notice? What are business letters? Business letter writing. What is business letter writing? What are the different types of business letters? Format for business letters. All of this we are going to discuss. After that, we come to unit number 5, which is writing business reports. Under business reports, we have the steps in writing a business report. Okay, format for a business report. All of that will be there. After that, we have learners, unit number 6, which is oral business communication skills, which I think is very, very important. I understand that every one of us need to give oral presentations in front of our team members, in front of the board of directors, in front of our subordinates, in front of our superiors. So this is something I think which is very, very important as a part of being a corporate employee. It is automatically expected from you that you will be asked to give presentations. Okay, you will be expected to give presentations, right? So how to give a presentation? What are the steps in giving a presentation? All of that we are going to discuss. Okay. After that, learners, the last unit is unit number 7, which is introduction to digital communication. Okay. Which I think is again very, very important. Okay. The word that I was missing out was contemporary. Okay. So contemporary is the word which I was missing out on. Digital communication is something which is of the contemporary age right now, right? So we'll get to know how to write for blogs, how to write for social media, how to write for websites. What are email etiquettes? So important. Email etiquettes. How to make professional correspondence, how to write for international audiences, very, very important. Tools and resources for digital writing. So all of this we are going to cover, learners, and all of this is, I think, some, something which is so important for us who are living in the 21st century to know, right? After that, learners, this is the academic calendar for the session of January to February to 2025. Commencement of the academic session is February 25. Then we have the assignment submission, which will start in the third week of April, right? And end in the third week of July. So you people must be wondering that, we still have not received the assignments, but do not worry, very, very soon, I think by Monday or Sunday, I'm not pretty sure. But in a day or two, all I can say is that in a day or two, you are going to get your assignment on the LMS itself. Over there, you can simply go download the assignment and start working on it. Okay. And you'll get a lot of time. You'll get 3 months of time. May, June, July. Yeah, you'll get 3 months of time to complete your assignment, to finish your assignment. So it's not that great. It's not very, very difficult. I understand that there are 7 subjects, but still not very difficult. And because you're getting 3 months of time, so very easily you can you can do your assignment in 3 months of time. Assignment evaluation, which will be done by your respective course coordinators. For business communication, I will be doing it. Will be starting by the first week of July. Okay, so by the first week of July, we'll be starting with your evaluation of the assignment. After that, learners, we have the live sessions. Live sessions will be from March to July. After that, we have the open exam booking system, which will be, I don't know why I cannot minimize this. Can I move it somewhere? Can I? No, it's not moving also. Oh, it's moving. Great. Yeah. So the open exam booking system. So the open exam booking system, learners, will be commencing 3 weeks from the exam time. I don't know if people have an idea about this or not. How many introductory sessions people have had? I have no idea about it. So let me explain to you what is the open exam booking system. The open exam booking system basically, learners, is that you'll get an option to choose which day you want to give your exam. Like you want to watch a movie. How do you book your tickets for a movie? You go to Book My Show and you select the movie that you want to watch. You select the time, you select the date, you select the seat, right, which you want to have. Similarly, for giving your exam also, you can follow the same process. The only difference is that you cannot book your tickets, not tickets, you cannot book your seat for appearing for the exam of MBA through Book My Show. You will have to have a different link for that. And that link is known as the open exam booking system. That link, learners, will open 3 weeks before the exam. Okay. So as soon as the link is available to you all, you people can go. Yeah, and you can choose which date is suitable for you, which time is suitable for you, which day is suitable for you, and accordingly you can book your seat. Okay, that is the open exam booking system. Clear? After that, we have practicals. We don't have practicals for MBA, so let's cross it out. Admit card will be generated 1 week before the start of the exam. Term and exams will be somewhere between July and August. And the result will be declared 8 weeks within the last date of the exam. And the re-registration for the next semester will begin in August 2025. Okay, clear? This is the academic calendar. This academic calendar, learners, you can also find on your LMS. Okay. Next, we have the course progress. Okay, so how do you ensure 75% of attendance? You need a 75% attendance minimum. Okay. How do you ensure that? First of all, you attend all the live sessions, because your attendance is also calculated by you attending the live sessions. After the session is over, there is an attendance report which gets generated. At the end of the semester, we compile the report and we identify which learner has what amount of attendance. So 75% is mandatory. Okay. After that, there is one another way in which we calculate your attendance. That way is how much time you devote on your LMS. Okay, so how much time you are devoting on your LMS, that will determine your attendance. Now, when I show you the LMS, I'll show you how, like, where you can see your attendance. So you can go over there and look at your attendance. Basically, on your LMS learners, you are going to find all these different types of content. First of all, you'll find the e-content, then the sub assignments, the live sessions, the quizzes and the model question papers, e-tutorials and other learning resources are available on the LMS. You people are expected to go through all these resources available on your LMS. Okay, and when you go through the resources, automatically there is a bar. Okay, there is a bar. If you go on your LMS, there is a bar over there. There you can see how much percentage you have achieved. Do not worry, I'm going to also show you after the end of my presentation the LMS, and I'll show you where you can find your attendance. Okay, and where is this bar? I'll show you. All right. After that, learners, we come to the IA and term and evaluation. Okay, so there are two ways in which we test you people. The first one is assignment, and the second one is term and examination. Okay, assignments, learners, you will get an assignment for every subject. Okay, and every subject's assignment will have 6 questions. Okay, 6 questions which will be of 10 marks each. Okay, 6 questions, 10 marks. You will have to answer all 6 questions. All 6 questions have to be answered. Okay, at the end, what do? We divide your marks. For example, you have got 46 out of 60. Okay, for example, what do? We divide it by 2. So how much have you actually gotten? You have got 23 out of 30. Okay. So you have to answer. Do not get confused by this. You have to answer all 6 questions of the assignment. All 6 questions of the assignment are to be answered. At the end, we simply divide the marks by 2, because ultimately we have to consider only 30 marks, because the assignment is of 30 marks and the term end is of 70 marks. Total is how much? 100 marks, right? So that is why we divide it by 2. So it's actually in your own benefit, because 46 out of 60 sounds not too great, but 23 out of 30 sounds super duper great, I think. So it's for your own benefit. After that, the term and examinations. Term and examination, learners, will be of 70 marks. Okay. Term and examination will be remote proctored online exam. The assignment, you can do it on your own and you can submit. Okay. Nobody will be proctoring you. But for the term and exam, we will be proctoring you. What is the meaning of proctoring you? Meaning is that we will be invigilating you. But how we will invigilate? We will invigilate via online method. Like, you will be sitting, you will be giving your exam, but your camera will be on, your mic will be on, your speakers will be on. And you will give your exam on your laptop. And we'll be able to see your laptop. We'll be able to see you also. So we'll be able to see your movements. We'll be able to track your movements. We'll be able to see if you're not opening anything else on your laptop. Everything will be visible to us. And also the software that will be installed in your computer for taking the exam is a very intelligent software. So even if you move your head from here and there, it will detect the movement. Okay. So do not worry about that. This particular part will come after 3 or 4 months. Till then, we are together, and till then, all your doubts will get solved. The term and exam, learners, will be of 20 marks. MCQ will be there. and 50 marks descriptive questions will be there. Okay. So 20 marks MCQ and 50 marks for descriptive. All right. You have a flexible exam schedule, as I already described, that you can choose your day and date of exam. That I want to give my exam on this particular day, this particular date, this particular slot. So, which makes it a flexible exam schedule, right? For appearing for the term and exam, you need to have only a Windows laptop, okay? An Apple run laptop, an iOS laptop is not going to work, okay? After that, we come to assignments. No AI tool should be used. We have a software again, which will identify whether you have used AI tool or not. If you have used an AI tool, your assignment will be cancelled. Okay. Assignments learners are to be submitted only in the PDF format. Check before submission whether file is of correct course or not. Check whether file is opening or not. Try to draft Word document as expression of your own words or opinion. Okay. So your assignment learners should be in your own words. Okay. Ensure to check uniform formatting. The formatting of your assignment should be uniform. Okay. It should not be in a very difficult font that it becomes difficult for me to read what you have written. And also something which is very, very important is that your assignment needs to be typed and not handwritten. Okay. Assignment needs to be typed, learners, in a Word document. After you have typed it in a Word document, you have to convert it into a PDF document. Okay. You have to send a typed document, learners, not handwritten. Please do not send handwritten assignments, learners. Okay. Do not send handwritten assignments. After that, we have the discussion boards. Discussion board, also you can find it on the LMS. And also you people will be having live discussion boards, as I already mentioned. So in the live discussion boards, or you can, like, it will be like a class itself. So you can come, you can talk to me, you can come forward with your doubts. Live discussion boards will be only and only for doubt solving. I am not going to discuss anything related to the exams. I'm not going to discuss anything related to the next unit, nothing. I will only be discussing the unit which I have already discussed in the live session recording. Okay. All right. Then learners, we have the LMS. Okay, I think you people must have already, gone through the LMS. I will show you the LMS once again. This is how your LMS basically looks. Just go through it once, and then there are certain notifications which you need to switch on your LMS. What are those notifications? I'll let you know. Yes, I'll show you. I'll go to the LMS after I'm done with the presentation. I'll go to the LMS and I will show you how you can switch on the notifications. Okay. Next, we have the student support services. There are these student support services which are available. We are still working on the WhatsApp channel, so this is not available as of now. But there is the student portal, there is the call support, there are emails. Okay, so which is there, and which you can use to raise a query, ask a query, or reach out to us. Okay. So this was all from my end. Now I'm going to share with you the LMS, right? No, this is not a recorded class. This class is getting recorded, okay? This class is getting recorded, learners, but this is not a pre-recorded class, okay? The time right now is 3:10 p.m. and it's 19th April. Okay, so this is not a pre-recorded class, but yes, this class is getting